So if you run a wedding venue, the phrase digital guest management probably makes you sigh a little, right? You're already juggling a million things, and the very last thing you need is another complicated system to learn. But what if the whole point of going digital wasn't to add another task, but to actually take work away?
I get it. This is almost always the first reaction. And you know what? It's completely understandable. The immediate thought is that some new digital tool is just going to mean adding another chore to your staff's already overflowing plate.
And look, that fear comes from a very real place. The thought of learning another system, trying to remember more passwords, and having to manually update one more platform is, well, it's exhausting. So what do? We stick with what's familiar, those messy spreadsheets, printed out lists, and last-minute frantic texts from the couple. It feels familiar, sure, but it almost always ends in stress and confusion.
Okay, so let's just hit pause and reframe this entire conversation. The goal here isn't to add technology just for the sake of having technology. The real goal is much, much simpler. Less admin. Period.
But what if the point of a properly designed digital system wasn't to give your team another job to do? What if its entire purpose was to take work off their plate completely?
And this is the absolute core idea. We are not talking about just making your existing tasks a little bit easier. We're talking about completely wiping them off your to-do list. This isn't about adding work. It's about subtraction.
I mean, just think about the hours that get wasted on this stuff. Chasing the couple for the, final, I promise this is the last one guest list. Trying to cross-reference 3 different spreadsheets and a bunch of emails. Manually typing in every single dietary note, and then reprinting all the lists because, oops, something changed again. A good system makes all of that, it just makes it disappear.
Okay, so you're probably wondering, how is this actually possible, right? If your team isn't doing the work, then who is? Well, the process is surprisingly, almost shockingly, simple.
It all boils down to this. Your only job is step 1. Provide a link. That's it. Seriously. From that point on, the couple shares it, the guests pop in their own information, and the system just updates itself in real time. Your team doesn't have to capture anything, update anything, or chase anyone. You just get to see the final, clean, perfect data.
And right there, that is the big aha moment. The admin work isn't really eliminated. It's shifted. It moves to the people who are the actual source of the information in the first place, the guests themselves. You're just giving them a super simple way to give it to you.
I mean, it just makes sense, doesn't it? Who knows how to spell the guest's name correctly? The guest does. Who knows their own dietary needs? The guest. By letting them put this information in just one time, you get perfect data without any manual entry or the risk of typos. It's that simple.
So what does this actually look like in practice? Let's break down the tangible difference this makes for your staff on, say, a random Tuesday afternoon. Just look at the difference here. The before column, well, it's a reactive, stressful cycle of requesting, updating, and desperately cross-checking. The after is simple. You open a link and see the live, accurate guest list. Your team goes from feeling like data entry clerks to being what they should be, confident event managers.
And this isn't just about making life easier in the office. The benefits have this massive, positive ripple effect on the wedding day itself, and that affects literally everyone involved.
When you have one single, reliable source of truth, everything just flows better. Your front-of-house staff aren't scrambling at the door with outdated lists. The kitchen gets a perfect, accurate dietary report. Security knows exactly who to expect. And maybe most importantly, the couple and their guests feel totally organized and cared for.
So if you take just one thing away from this explainer, please let it be this. This isn't really a conversation about adopting new tech just for the sake of it. It's a conversation about fundamentally improving how you operate by getting rid of manual, error-prone tasks that, let's be honest, never should have been your team's responsibility in the first place.
And that really leaves us with one final thought, a question you have to ask yourself. We often confuse what's familiar with what's actually simple. Your current spreadsheet system might be familiar, sure, but is it truly simple? Or is it just creating a ton of hidden work and stress that a better process could eliminate entirely?